Howdy, y'all. So welcome back to a new video. This was something I put up on my community tab. I know a lot of you guys gave me a ton of questions to answer. So I picked 15 comments that I thought were pretty darn good questions. I couldn't go through every one of them, but I definitely tried to do my best in picking these comments. Before I start my videos, I like to give a shout out for my last video. And this week's video goes to Blaze the Hybrid. Thank you so much for commenting. If you guys want to be shout out in my next video, all you have to do is leave a comment down below and you might have the chance to be picked next. This is just gonna be a simple Q&A video. I haven't done one of these in a while. I did one when my channel started getting a couple thousand subscribers, I'm pretty sure. But we're closing in on 10K, and that's also something I wanted to talk about. At 10,000 subscribers, we're gonna be doing a pretty large giveaway. We're gonna be giving away something like a mystery box of some sort with lots of goodies in it, maybe some fursuit parts. Don't get too excited for that because I just haven't picked anything out yet to put inside of a mystery box. We might pick a couple people for that, or we might just pick one big winner. We don't know yet. We're gonna have to give some detail in the future because we haven't hit 10K yet. It's just something to start looking forward to, and I will definitely give you guys detail on how you guys can win in the future. But like I said, we haven't hit 10K yet, and it's definitely going to be a full video in its own. Some of you guys probably know a lot of these questions, but a lot of you probably don't, because not everyone's seen the last Q&A video, because that Q&A video was a couple months ago before the channel started getting some momentum. So we're going to start off with this very first question. What do you think about people like me who aren't a furry but still love to be a part of the community? I think it's great. The best way I could say it is you guys give the good impression to furries about normies. You guys treat us well. That's all furries want, are to be treated the same. I mean, we're all human. I mean, a lot of you feel like you're inner animal, right? But we're all still human, and we all love to be treated how anyone else would be treated. So truthfully, it's a great feeling, and we really appreciate you guys that support us and just help us in general. So in return, we'd like to do the same for you guys. Next question. What is your Fursona species? Kona is a canine. He's in fact a husky. Just because I love huskies, I think they're super cute, and I've always wanted to own a husky. Simple as that. Tea or coffee?
Coffee. Nice.
I like both, but I really enjoy tea. I drink tea way more often than coffee, so definitely tea. Who made your fursuit? Okay, so a really great company named Paw Paws. They are super good at making heads and bodies. I think they're just overall really good quality. So if you guys like this head and you want to commission one for yourself, contact Paw Paws. They live down in Mexico. If you don't live in Mexico, make sure you know what you're going to be paying for, like, you know, customs, getting your mail into the US border and all. So yeah, check out Paw Paws. They're great. How do you go about making videos? Okay, so this one is kind of back and forth. Like actually for this video, I set up like some lights in the background. There's a big light up there. I just wanted my background to look decent. I just want things to look clean. I just kind of start recording, and I don't really have a script. I've only ever had like maybe 1 or 2 scripts, but they weren't like written out scripts. It was just kind of planned out kind of thing. It wasn't like word by word script, but it was just planned out. Typically, I don't really plan a whole lot. I plan a little bit, but like I said, it's back and forth. So a little bit of planning. For the most part, I just do stuff off the top of my head. It's the best way to go. Probably the most fun way to do videos, truthfully. Do you have a backstory for your persona? No. Actually, that's one thing I was gonna talk about. Kona is not any form of like fictional character other than being an anthropomorphic animal. Kona is just me. It's who I am. Kona it's me. That's it. It's just with the fursuit. And I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it other than I just really enjoy the cosplay aspect of the fandom. Art's really cool too. I don't have a backstory. It's just I'm Kona. What is your favorite thing to do at cons? What is your least favorite things to do at cons? I think I read that a little wrong, but you understand what I'm saying. My favorite thing to do at cons are probably attend the raves, swim in the pools, and just walk around and see all the furries. Usually not in suit. I like to walk around and just like interact with everybody and say hi to everyone and just see all the cool cosplays, because not everyone's a furry there, but 99% of the people are furries there. But there are some really cool cosplays that are just top notch. I would have to add walking around in suit though, because a lot of people like to come up to you and get pictures with you, and it's just a really cool experience. The least favorite thing to do at cons is pay for the hotel. And well, I don't know. I have a lot of fun at cons. There's never really any downsides to it other than, you know, spending a lot of money. That's about it. Seriously, I can't think of one thing that I wouldn't want to do at a con. If you ever get the chance to go to a con, definitely do it. It's a once in a lifetime experience. It's a lot of fun. Give it a shot. Will you ever collab with other furries in Florida? See, I would love to do that kind of thing. I think meeting up and doing collaborations with smaller YouTubers or even just YouTubers in general, it would be fun. Like maybe to go walk around and just do a public fursuiting video or something along the lines of that, or just fursuiting and having fun, having a good time around the house or making a cooking video or just something, you know. Having a fursuiting buddy is super cool, and I know I have October, don't get me wrong, I love doing things with October, but doing collaborations with other content creators would be such a cool thing. So yeah, I would love to, but you just gotta find the right people is all. Going to Megaplex hopefully soon, or any at-home meets you know of offhand. I would absolutely love to go to a meetup, because I've actually never been to a meetup. Of course I'm going to Megaplex. As long as it's open and everything's at least safe enough to do that kind of thing, I'm definitely going for sure. But yeah, I'd love to do a meetup too. Meetups would be super cool, because I've never been to one, so I don't know what it's like. Do you have any other Sonas, and would you like to have others? I do actually have like 2 other Sonas. I have 2 hyenas actually. I actually have basically a Kona replicate of the husky, but turned into a hyena, as well as a Christmas themed hyena. They don't have any backstories, as I told you guys. I just kind of live my life. You know, I've never used them, not even one time. I may have gotten art of one of them once, I think. I don't even know, all right? I don't really care to have other Sonas because I love Kona. I'm very happy with the choice I made for Kona because I love huskies. They're my favorite animal, well, dog, and I love them. I don't think I'll ever grow apart from them. As long as I'm in the fandom, Kona will probably be my main character. What inspired you to become a content creator, let alone a furry content creator, given that you could receive hate? I understood the hate portion of it. I was already actually getting it on TikTok, and believe it or not, TikTok was way more toxic than YouTube comments. It was every other video and comment, actually, that would be hate or like just really brutal things. On the other hand, YouTube, I've barely gotten any hate comments. Let's just give a random number here. I've probably gotten about 200 hate comments on TikTok, and I've maybe received 5 on YouTube. That's it. I'm not saying that it can't happen to you guys, so if you do plan on doing some kind of YouTube channel, understand that there's going to be haters. I mean, I get dislikes on almost every one of my videos. I don't care. I know it's gonna happen. I figured it would. But what inspired me to become a YouTube creator was, well, I had already been doing YouTube before. I'm not gonna get into that because I already said this in another video. No, you will not find my old YouTube channel. It's not a thing anymore. But I used to do content on YouTube, and it just wasn't going how I wanted it to. So I decided to upload a furry video, something like get to know your local furry or something like that. I don't remember what it was. And it blew up. I mean, it didn't blow up, but compared to what I was doing, it was getting views. And I loved the furry fandom. So I dropped what I was doing because I had done a lot to that channel and got nowhere with it. But I only dropped it because I had potential. And it's something that I love doing. I love making videos. I had potential, and I love the furry fandom. So I mixed the two together, and here I am today. That's it. If you guys want to get started on something, do it for sure. Why did you choose the name Kona? Or is it just a random thing? I skateboarded a lot when I was growing up, right? I'm 23 now. For those of you who didn't know, that might be a question. I actually don't know. I'm 23. I've been skateboarding all my life, and some of you may know of a skate park here named Kona Skate Park. I grew up skateboarding there, and I had to stop skateboarding because of a severe head injury. Some of you guys might know this from my last Q&A video as well. Literally, I thought the name Kona was cool. I was gonna name my first husky Kona, but I never got a husky. I was never able to. So here I am. I'm Kona. Hi. I'm named after a skate park. Do you consider dinos, birds, and protogens, or anything not traditionally furry covered in fur, real furry species? Absolutely. What defines somebody as a furry is whether they want to be called a furry or not. That's how I see it. If you make something like a dino mask, like I've seen those all over TikTok, I've seen some on YouTube, I think those are super cool. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've thought about making one, and I think they're great. You guys do you, and keep being you. You will always be furries in our hearts, and always understand that if you want to be called a furry, you always may be called a furry. How has being colorblind affected you in the fandom, and how much does it affect your everyday life? Whenever I got my head, I thought it was white. Yes, I understand this parts are white. I actually thought the ears were white too. I do have a little bit darker ears, and I think a different colored nose, but not by far off, than what my suit maker actually had. But we were actually kind of in a rush because we wanted to get my head before Megaplex 2019. So I'm colorblind, and I never noticed that the ears were pink. I mean, obviously I know that they're pink now. I can distinguish this color and this color. I'm more or less red-green colorblind. It's really hard. But my everyday life, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't affect me because I'm used to it. I do have colorblind glasses, which I don't know where they went. They might be in my car or something, but it doesn't affect my everyday life at all. And for the last question, how did you come up with your Konas Design? Okay, so I wanted to be a furry, right? I was like, hey babe, will you make me a Sona? A husky, I like pink and black. Literally, that's all I said, and she gave me a Sona. And here he is, days. That's no joke. One day on the drive home, she colored him in a program for me, just on a free to use base, or I think something she even made. I don't remember. And I didn't even use it until I decided to start actually getting into furry stuff. And then we got my suit. And from there, it's just, I've never changed him. There was one update to Kona, and that was it. Kona had a purely pink tail. I thought it was nice, but I wanted a white tip on the tail. So it was the only thing we did to upgrade Kona, was put that white tip on his tail. So now you guys know a lot more about me. If you guys want to join a furry Discord server, we have one of those down in the description. If you guys want to be coming across the Patreon screen like this, like these guys are coming across right now, all you have to do is follow the link in the description as well. And for $2 a month, you can be shouted out just like this. Or if you guys would like to help support us more, there are higher tiers. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.